General consideration of the practical aspect of pranayama. A. Components of pranayama, Puraka, Kumbhaka and Rechaka. B. Sagarbha and Agarbha pranayama. C. Sahita and Keval Kumbhaka. D. Consideration of Matra, Desha and Kala. Up till now, we were dealing with the conceptual aspect of pranayama and tried to understand how these concepts evolved over the last 2000 years. Now we will turn our attention to the practical aspect of pranayama. For the convenience of description, making it easy to understand, we can divide the practice of pranayama in two parts. The first is the primary and relatively a gross aspect of the pranayama, which deals mainly with the control of breathing activity. This involves many manipulations of the breathing activity, making the process of inhalation and exhalation either fast or slow, shallow or deep, or holding the breath inside, or gradually slowing down the breathing cycle with a view to reach ultimately the state of complete silencing of the breathing activity. As this part can be easily demonstrated and discussed about, and also being the foundation for the next part, has been described more elaborately in the yogic literature. Ordinarily, most of the people who wish to learn pranayama keep themselves confined to the practice of this part alone, either being not aware of the next part or unfortunately not having a teacher who is conversant with the whole range of pranayamic practices. But in the living tradition of yoga, the study of pranayama always included the next part as its legitimate development. As the student advances more and more in the practice of gross aspect of pranayama, he is expected to move towards the more subtle aspect of its practice, becoming aware of the subtle pranic activity going on within the body and learning to regulate it in a skillful way. There is an ample description of this subtle pranayama in the class of yogic literature known as Yoga Upanishads, as well as in the Hatha Yoga texts like Vasishtha Sanhita and Hath Pradipika. But as the entry into this field depends on certain accomplishments, including a fair level of mastery in the gross practice of pranayama along with a certain level of spiritual maturity to grasp the subtle hints, the description in the above literature treats this topic in an implicit and guarded way. In the ongoing part of this book, the major discussion will be pertaining to the gross aspect of pranayama, and the discussion on the subtle aspect will be only that much as would be necessary to understand its significance. One can understand this latter part better only through the personal interaction with the knowledgeable teacher. 3 components of pranayama. The pranayamic breath involves basically 3 phases of breathing, i.e. inhalation, exhalation and retention, and accordingly it has 3 basic components. A. Puraka, it is a phase of inhalation, controlled in a yogic way. B. Rechaka, it is a phase of exhalation, controlled in a yogic way. C. Kumbhaka, it is a phase of retention, controlled in a yogic way. When the breath is retained inside the body after inhalation, it is known as Abhyantara or Antara or Purna Kumbhaka. On the other hand, when the breath is retained outside the body after exhalation, it is known as Bahya or Shunya Kumbhaka. Though the use of Bahya Kumbhaka is found sporadically in some practices of pranayama, it is mainly the Abhyantara Kumbhaka which is used in the majority of the pranayamic varieties, especially when they belong to Hatha Yoga tradition. Here the Abhyantara Kumbhaka remains as the common and the major component of the different varieties, the variation being only in a way a Puraka or Rechaka component is performed. But before entering into a detailed understanding of the technique of pranayama, let us get familiar with the 3 main considerations about these techniques.